installing a front disc brake upgrade kit for a Datsun 520. The kit is from Silver Mine Motors and can be purchased online. The first step is to remove the dust cap. You'll just take your screwdriver, kind of pry it loose. It's just put in there with pressure, so it'll come out with a little bit of effort. The next step is to remove the cotter pin, bending it down and pulling a needle nose plier through it and tapping it up gently with a hammer. It should come out. You may need channel locks, but that nut will not be on there very tight. Remove the nut completely. You will then find a washer and a bearing in there. Just pop that out. Now you will remove the brake drum, but keep in mind the brake shoes are still attached, so it may be a little bit difficult, but it will come off. The next step is to remove the 4 mounting bolts for the bracket. The top 2 are a nut and bolt system. The bottom 2 thread directly into the back. The bottom has a little clip. You can just take a chisel in there and bend the tabs of that clip down. Disconnect your hard brake line from your brake hose. Then the clip that holds the brake lines together, just tap it loose with a hammer and a flathead screwdriver. It'll come out. Okay, once you have the brake line removed, the backing plate should come right off. The next thing you'll need to do is get the hub off of the brake drum. I put some lug nuts on there and tapped gently with a mallet, and it popped right out. Also note that we repacked the wheel bearings off camera, and we suggest you do the same. Now it is time to begin the reassembly. This is probably the most important part of the change out. Take careful note of how we are putting this on. This is the driver's side. The caliper will go to the rear. The top 2 bolts go on with a nut and a lock washer. The bottom 2 thread directly into the receiving mechanism. Now we're going to put the hub back on. It'll just slide in and you work it back and forth a little bit till it goes on. And the reassembly is just exactly the opposite. The wheel bearing goes in. Notice it only goes in one way and it is freshly repacked. Then the washer will go on. There is a slot, so it can only go on one way. Then the nut. Again, it's only finger tight to line it up with the slot to receive the cotter pin. You may need to put a slight turn on it, but the cotter pin will go in and just bend it. Finally, the dust cap goes on gently with even pressure all the way around. Now we're installing the rotor. We're putting on a couple of lug nuts just to secure the rotor for now. The caliper install goes on. Please note the calipers are left and right, marked with an L and an R. Next, we are putting the brake pad clips in. Sometimes they're a little tricky. As you can see, I'm having some issues, but they go right in. This is the first time I've ever done this before. And then the brake pads will slide in. You'll feel them go in and you'll be confident that they're in. Attach your brake hose to your hard brake line. Just tap the clip back in. You may need to use a hammer ever so slightly. Finally, we are attaching the hose to the caliper using a banjo bolt with a washer, then the banjo bolt, then another washer. This all comes with the kit. Slide the caliper onto the mounting bracket. Attach the 2 bolts. Test fit your rim to make sure your rim clears the caliper, and it does. And you have completed your disc brake upgrade. Join us in future videos where we will be upgrading the master cylinder, installing a complete rear disc brake upgrade, bleeping the brakes, making any final adjustments, and road testing the vehicle. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. And if you want updates on future posts, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.